What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. We down here. We don't have nothing to talk about, y'all. I said I wanted to come down here and make a video and run my mouth. I almost said no, and almost thought I had a built-in excuse. I was like, I went to turn my phone on that I used to record myself, and it didn't come on. I was like, oh, the battery's dead. It's like I can't record today. And then the shit came on like, no, girl. We down here. We are down here. So what's going on, y'all? I got to be a little tea this morning. I don't have anything to talk about. I just thought I would come down here and give me a little... I need to keep the car on. It's cold. It's 34 degrees outside. Honey, this scarf is just sitting on top of my head like, girl, what are you doing? I'm serious. I was like trying to find any reason not to come. And then, you know, like last week I was saying that we were just going to do Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I was looking at my numbers like, girl, hold on a second. Girl, you better get your ass down here and make some videos. But, so yeah, so, you know, we down here. You know, so just some things. Maybe this is a video just for me fussing, maybe, because I feel like I want to fuss. I swear. Are you guys watching The Undoing with Nicole Kidman and Hugh Grant? Yesterday I called his ass Hugh Jackman. I was talking to my class. I was like, Hugh Jackman. They're probably gonna be looking for the movie like, girl, who? That is not Hugh Jackman. It's Hugh Grant. I just got the name to it. I know who Wolverine is. Okay. But yesterday, yeah, so that is actually really good. They're already on episode 3. It's on HBO. It is with Nicole Kidman, Donald Sutherland, Hugh Grant, and it's about this mysterious type of woman coming into Nicole Kidman's circle of friends or circle of school mothers. She joins the board, some auction committee at the school, and she is very forward. Like, her energy is really directed towards Nicole Kidman, and she can't really figure out like why. Girl, what was that? She couldn't figure out why. She can't figure out why this girl is on her, right? And she's just doing these odd things and just very much in Nicole Kidman's personal space as well. And it feels like Nicole Kidman kind of is either intrigued by her, turned on by her. It's something about this woman, and she keeps coming towards Nicole Kidman. And I said to myself, this woman is gonna end up kissing Nicole Kidman, not knowing who the woman was, honey. Y'all need to go watch it. Y'all need to go watch it. I'm on episode 3, and it's on HBO. If you have HBO Max, you can watch it on HBO Max. It's really, really, really good. And it's super graphics. It's HBO, so you already know what it is. You already know what HBO is giving, okay? And it's a trip so far. It's on the 3rd episode. I watched the 3rd episode last night. It's actually good. Another thing, too, there hasn't really been anything to really, like, literally talk about. And, you know, I have to be honest. I'm not really... Like, I see the stories that people be talking about. I don't know. I see what y'all be talking about. I see the stories trending. Like, I saw the thing with Kiki Palmer yesterday. You know, she said something about food stamps. You know, wanting to know if food stamps could buy healthy food, or if only food stamps where you were able to only buy healthy food. And everybody, like, jumped on her and told her to mind poor people's problems, or you got rich people's problems. Some, you know, it was everybody had something to say about it. And then also taking on this taking on this stance, like, I feel like it's just so much proclamation and so much self-victimization, like over and over and over again. And I don't understand the part of being like, I asked the other day, if your platform and your identity is so tethered in this activism, and that the thing that you hate and the thing that you want to dismantle and you want to eliminate and you want to get rid of, but your identity is so tethered to it, what would you do if you actually eliminate it? Do you want to eliminate it, or do you need it in order for you to maintain your fight? And I'm like, why is everybody calling on themselves as such victims of, we know that, I don't know. I don't even want to get into that conversation, because we all know what it is. We all know what it is. And you don't have to keep saying it over. And I just feel like there's some of us in our community who is so tethered to this victim template, like it's just always a victim perspective. It's always a victim perspective. And I don't know. I'm tired of that. I'm really tired of engaging in those type of conversation, lending my energy to those types of conversations. I don't know. I mean, and I ask myself, I'm like, dude, I'm looking at people and I'm like, dude, your fucking identity is every single marginalized group you are at the intersection of, and you seem to unfortunately thrive in that energetic realm of victimhood. I don't know why that is, and I understand there can be victims, but to keep victimizing yourself over and over again and trying to figure out a way to align yourself with some type of oppressive tentacle of this, entire fucking matrix. It's like you want to be everything that makes you a victim. I don't know what that is and where that comes from, but I am tired of even observing it, let alone participating in it, right? I get where people are coming from with the Kiki Palmer thing, but like, that conversation lasted all day, and it was almost as though you wanted to make Kiki Palmer this enemy because she said less than 140 characters. All of a sudden she needs to be canceled, or like, I don't know. And then it's like the response and the reaction to the things that you hate is the same exact energy that you hate. Does that make sense? So I see the stories and I see the things happening, but I'm just like, I think it's very important to make decisions on what you choose to spend your energy on, because energy is currency. You understand? And I just feel like that. Like the other day, I was like, when we talked about Martell and Heavenly, and I was like reading some of the comments, y'all. I was like, y'all, I know there comes a moment in the enjoyment of entertainment that you get so tied to the outcome that it no longer becomes entertainment, and now you're going from video to video to video to video, trying to state an opinion of yours based on these people's lives. I know it doesn't make any sense because we talk about these, but I'm like, how are you so attached to the outcome of Melody and Martell's life that you're attacking me for my opinion, right? It's my opinion. And you know, it's okay to me. I always feel like it's okay if you don't like what somebody has to say. I don't like a lot of shit people say. Sometimes I'll be listening to myself and I'll be like, Erica, shut up. You know, like, I just don't like, you know, we all don't have to like everything somebody says, but to just go from like page to, it's just so weird. Like, how attached are you to this person that is on your television for entertainment? We're supposed to be laughing and gagging and laughing at these people, not getting so like, oh my God, Candace told that guy who was probably paid to harass her to drop fucking dead. And he dropped dead. Y'all cannot tell people that Candace somehow, some way attributed to his death when the boy was on dialysis. Like, I just don't understand. Now all of a sudden Candace needs to be thrown away because in anger she attacked somebody, like we keep saying. Yeah, and she said fat phobic things. Yeah, but what happens? What do y'all always say in war? What? All's fair in love and war. You've been paid to attack me, and you're relentless in attacking me and harassing me. And if in that I tell your ass to drop dead, when are you gonna drop dead? People mess with people, and people tell people drop dead. Oh, Candace knew his diagnosis. Okay, that nigga was harassing her. Y'all cannot. But y'all, all of a sudden, it's so weird how all of a sudden you need to throw. Now can't, like, you're so attached to that you go into every single YouTube content creator leaving a comment that Candace wished somebody dead and he died. And now, see, that's why I like in an effort to like support why you agree with Monique beating her up. Like, are y'all serious? Sometimes I'll be like reading in the comments like, no y'all, and it's like a lot. It's not on just YouTube, it's on Twitter. Those are really the only two places that I spend the most time. You know, the thing with Martell and Melody, I had to delete some comments because it's like, you agree with a motherfucking man? How the fuck you agree with a man and you been through all of this thing that you've been through with men? What are you saying to me right now in my comments? Are you really saying that? Did you really type that and hit the little damn paper flag, the paper fucking airplane? I've been looking at these comments like, oh my God, how you gonna side with Martell? I was like, wait a minute. And it's crazy because I know, just as in my profession, I know that in communication, you only hear 85% of what's being told. I get that. I get it. And you're only going to hear what aligns with your point of view. And the only thing that's going to trigger you is something that completely goes against what you've already established as your opinion. I get it. I understand it. But y'all, I get like, throw Kiki Palmer away because she said, food stamps need to only be able to buy healthy food, right? Instead of sending the girl like an article or something. I know y'all get tired of teaching people, and I know Kiki Palmer knows better, and she was probably saying something because she was probably standing in line looking at a cart full of crab legs and Little Debbies. And that's probably what made her say some shit like that, because when I be looking in carts, I know I just came out from the perimeter of the grocery store. I know I did. And I know there's nutrient-dense foods that people can eat. I know it. But when I get up to the line, I see the carts, and you're not going to sit here and get self-righteous and act like you don't see them carts full of unhealthy processed foods. And it's not just in fucking food deserts. We understand the food desert is a nuance to all of everything. And I'm starting to get mad because I'm like, y'all, it's like, I don't know what it is. I guess I'm all over the place, but everything that I'm just sitting back and I'm watching and I'm just like, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk. I tried to watch the Braxtons the other day, Family Values, and I was looking at no, I think I watched up until they got into this a studio. It was maybe the first episode, I think, and they were in Tony Braxton was doing a photo shoot. I was like, this, how do y'all watch this? Melody and Martell, I watch that for entertainment, and I really don't review it. I talk about it in, passing, but I'm not reviewing it because I see and I observe the dedication and the devotion people have to that show. Carlos King, you got a fucking hit on your hand. If you want some real shit to go down next season, bring Martell back with Ariane and bring Melody back. Because that's their life, right? This is what's going on in their life, isn't it? Y'all want to watch fucking reality TV fucking play out? Yeah, let's watch it. Carlos, you got a hit on your hand because the people, honey, it's like worse than them. Remember how the older people used to be, your elders used to be watching the soap operas, cussing at the TV and stuff? And then if they see the actor in public, they cuss the actor out? A lot of people do that still. Fanatics. They're fans. They're fanatics. But y'all can't. If I'm talking about this shit just like you talking about it, you hollering at me and coming at me in the comments crazy. You coming at other people in the comments crazy. Why are you so tethered to these people? Sometimes you just got to step outside. Step outside of yourself and ask yourself, why the fuck am I going on everybody's goddamn YouTube page or under everybody's Twitter account and making comments and defending somebody who doesn't know me, who I watch, who I'm supposed to be watching as a form of entertainment, infotainment, whatever. Right? We talk about the things. It's okay to talk about the things, but it's like, I don't know. And like I was talking to Nate yesterday, this thing with Candace and Monique and the streets, and we not everybody fights like that. That whole thing, the way that played out in the community, that shit was crazy to me. It was crazy to me to watch that people were really based on a real bias be okay with violence as a form of resolution. And I think that so many people, everybody fights. No, they don't. Everybody doesn't fight. You can find some old ass people on their deathbed who have never been in a physical altercation in their life. This idea that black people we just be fighting, that's not cool. And then it's like you really took that idea and applied it here and think that niggas is coming from the streets. If we was really from the streets, based on Monique's actions, the next week when she was walking her daughter down the street, somebody would have shot her ass. If we was really from the fucking streets. None of you niggas is from the streets out here, applying some shit to women who are in a tax bracket probably 10 times higher than you. And you saying that as a violence as a form of resolution is how people do things? That's how we do things? No, it's not. No, it's not. And if you were taught that from where you from, that's not how you do things. Unlearn that shit. And now you going around on under everybody's trying to explain why you are trying to justify violence, not self-defense. Not somebody whooping somebody's ass in self-defense, or somebody's whooping somebody's ass for saying a violent word towards them. Right? You're not saying that. You're trying to sit here and justify that. and then getting mad at other people because they don't see it your way. They not from where you from. They're not from the streets. Because y'all from the streets. If we was really from the streets, Monique's ass would be beat up on sight. Somebody would have whooped her ass. Somebody would have done a drive-by if we from the streets out here. We ain't from no damn streets. I'm just like, I don't know. And then it's like the arguing of the needing to be marginalized. I don't know what that's about. I know we are black, and I know we are, whether you with a black with a capital B or a lowercase b, or you from wherever, where you black. And when I say you black, I'm talking about you black here, you black on the continent, you black in the diaspora. You're black. Okay? I'm so tired of that. Yesterday, I said, I don't know what I said. I think I called her black and Indian, talking about Kamala Harris. And now everybody, are y'all gonna spend the next 4 years playing the fucking heritage police? Put your badges away now, because it's gonna get tired. You gonna get tired. Or you know what you can do? Just create a copy and paste. If that's what you're gonna do, is go around to everybody's Twitter replies and have to make distinctions on Kamala Harris's heritage. I know it's historical. Let's say this. She's a non-white woman as a vice president-elect or projected vice president, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Y'all cannot do that for the next 4 years. Go around correcting people. She's not African American. Well, technically, neither are you. Neither are you. You're calling yourself a name somebody else gave you to call yourself. And you arguing with somebody else about a name somebody else gave you. I'm just saying. The shit don't make no damn sense. Anyways, I'm out of here. I just said I was going to be down here long. We got to step out of that wanting to just fall into the victim template. We got to fall out of aligning or tethering ourselves and being so devoted to a simulation on a television to the point where you're really arguing with people, and then you're like traveling through the internet arguing with people about it. State your opinion, right? State your opinion. Write your comment. Leave your comment, right? But you have to understand, not everybody's going to have the same opinion, perspective, even aligned with the same truth as you about a particular situation. You're not going to Shay Johnson people in the head by, it doesn't do anything. And it's like, what energy are you putting in? Why are you putting that much energy into that, right? And we talk about it because we like to talk about these things. I love to talk about the stuff on the television in terms of how we're relating to each other. There's so many shows on television. Put a Ring on it. Love Island, Gotta Love, Waiting for Love, Looking for Love, Marriage to Love, Love and Marriage, and Love and Hip Hop. Everybody is looking for ways to relate intimately to people, and we love talking about it. We do. And our personalities don't align with the people on the TV. We talk about it. If I don't like the person you like, what you mad at me for? You gonna beat me? You gonna come? You gonna find me? You gonna whoop my ass like Monique whoop Candace's ass and make me like Monique? What are you gonna do? Like, that shit is crazy to be doing that all day, to everybody. And then like really going hard, like everybody has really great perspectives and can offer really great perspectives. Why don't you sit back and listen to the perspective of somebody else, and instead of trying to get me to eat your fucking food? I don't want to eat your food. I have my food. If you want to show me your food and explain your food to me and tell me what it tastes like to you, I don't know if I like it. I might see, maybe I'll taste it. But you're not going to shovel food in my mouth. Your fucking opinion. To anybody. Not in mine, not to anybody. Y'all, there's sometimes you just got to step back from the situation. Just step back from it. Right? I don't know what I talked about today, but I'm done talking. I'm going to drink my tea, and I'm going to go, and I'm going to relax for the rest of the day. And, Eva Longoria, she wasn't saying nothing about black women, and what she said was not degrading or trying to put black women in a different space. I knew when she said it, she was talking about Latina women compared to Latino men. I knew that's what she was saying. I did not one bit of energy from Eva Longoria that I got from her was her trying to down black women by saying black women didn't. Why? And why do you want to be the superhero? You're the superhero every single voting block, but you still complaining and you still asking people to stand up with you. Because you want to be the fucking mule. But you want to also complain about it and feel good about it at the same time. Yeah, we did that, but oh God, please, you guys are just, it's always. Eva Longoria wasn't saying nothing against black women. She was speaking about Latin women and how they vote better than Latin men. How the hell did y'all take that and just fucking spin that to the point where she's fucking apologizing? Like, girl, I wouldn't apologize. I'll be like, fuck y'all. You know what the fuck I was talking about. And if you didn't, fuck you, now you know, because I told you. Okay, I'm getting mad. It just doesn't make any sense to me, y'all. That kind of foolishness doesn't make sense to me. Now she's apologizing. She's apologizing for something she didn't even say. It's something that you understood it, and now y'all all put an energy around this misunderstanding. And since you misunderstood, you want the person to apologize to you for you intentionally misunderstanding her. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, and it is a tentacle of white supremacy. The way that people react, the way that we react to these people, you got to step outside of it, and you got to watch and be like, look, probably shouldn't want to expel too much energy. Like, y'all want to throw Kiki Palmer away? Because she said the damn food stamps need to be for healthy food. Go beat her up, and what does that solve? What are you mad about? You so mad you want to throw her away? Cancel her. Cancel her and do what? And we know you can't really cancel anybody. It's a figure of speech. Like, get them the fuck out of here. Shut them the fuck up. Cancel them. You cancel. Right? Does that make you feel good? Right? She ain't going nowhere. She's going to keep talking her shit, and she's going to keep saying it. And now all of a sudden you're going to be mad. And then the crazy part is you're going to be mad at everybody who agrees with her. You're going to be mad at everybody who agrees with her. And why? For what? Because you so fucking tied to being something else. Like, I don't know. Anyways, I'm out of here. Take care of each other. Peace.